Hi, we have Amy here still, so we're gonna put on another video for you. This one is for Valentine's Day that's coming up, and I want to show you how we've already done her basic everyday look and her fiber lashes if you've seen in our previous videos with Amy. Now I want to show you how you transform this everyday look to something more dramatic for Valentine's Day. So you can turn your day look into an evening look. And we're going to work with more smokier colors and some pinks. We're going to add drama to her eyes and a nice sultry sexiness. Alright, so let's get started. Let's see where we're at. So with that, I want to add a little bit of a primer. Her eyes are done already really beautifully, so I don't want to take any of that away from her. So I'm going to take a darker primer, and just that way the primer is going to give it a little bit more grip for the new products we're going to add on. So you need to do this in a washroom. You'll be able to switch from day to night really quickly at work or something. So with the primer, I'm going to do something a little bit darker just to add more drama to her eyes. This is a nice charcoaly purple. So I'm going to stick with purples, smokies, pinks, and that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to dab that all over. And as you can see as we're dabbing, it doesn't mess up her base at all. It almost looks like we just add a little bit more drama. So if you want to leave it at that, you can. We already have our lashes on, so just like you would when you're done with your day look. So we'll just work around the lashes. And now I'm going to add some darker colors. So the darker colors, I'm going to use a super dark espresso brown. You want to use it with a smaller, precise brush. So we don't want to actually over deposit color. For Amy, I'm going to do the outer V and intensify her crease. So I'm going to have you close your eyes. So your outer V, remember it's right here. So I've drawn that out there. And then we're just going to intensify and blend around it. She has beautiful green eyes. So with green eyes, browns and purples will actually look great with that. And I'm just going to darken it up. And then for you, you'll actually be checking the mirror right after you do each step, which just to make sure it's framing your eye like how you want it to. And open. Great. That's a lot darker now. I'm going to add a little bit of pink to her with a medium-sized, fluffier brush. And close your eyes. I'm just going to add it on her lid. And we're going to blend it to the middle part of her eye so that we can see some of the pink and how it smokes up. And then I'm going to have you open. Great. See how that actually adds a little bit more drama to her eyes, but yet subtle, because we don't want to be too overly dramatic at the moment. So I just put on a little bit of her highlighter now again, just to frame it back. And then I'm going to go into the inner corner of her eyes with a lighter color, just to add a little bit of that brightness again in the inner corners. Look down. Look up. Perfect. So that would be the eyeshadow component. Now we're going to add eyeliner. So my favorite eyeliner is a gel. I'm going to use a gel black eyeliner on Amy. And we're going to work it in between her lash line with so this will be my gel eyeliner, and then we also have to use the gel eyeliner brush to go with it. So this one will be easier to work in her lash line because she already has the mascara on. So this kind of liner or the foam tip ones are great, along with the liquid ones. Okay, so look, close your eyes. I'm just going to add the black right on her lash line. And I'm going to blend it up a little bit on the edges so that it goes from thin to dark, to thicker as we near the end. So I'm going to have you look down and look to your left side. I'm just going to get into the inner corners. So when you're doing this at home, you'll be looking at the mirror, so you'll have slightly different techniques than me. But basically we're adding a nice smoky eyeliner on. So as she's looking straight at the camera, we can see that we see a little bit of gaps in between her lashes. So now we're going to take the brush and we're going to go inside in between the lashes. I'm going to have you look down at your lap, and I'm just going to work in between your lashes. So that way we have more definition and make sure there's no gaps. So this technique is also known to be the tight line technique, where you're applying it right in the middle of the lashes and, right in between the lashes and also underneath the lashes. So it gives you, so you don't see the gap in between the lashes and the eyes. Let's see. Great. And I'm just going to thicken the line a little bit more. I just want to darken it even more. So we just gotta keep checking to see how thick you want the line and how smoky you want the line. So this gel eyeliner I'm using is not like the blackest of black. It's a black, but it's able to actually give you a nice smoky look too. So the smoky is always nice for when you're looking for something sultry. Perfect. And then now I'm going to take whatever's left over on my brush, I'm just going to brush it underneath her lash line. So yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're going to, I'm just going to dust what I have left over on my brush on her lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a little smudging brush, and then we're just going to smudge it in. So that way it's nice and soft and smoky again. And then that way, if you need to even out anything as well, it evens it out. So some people like to put the eyeliner right in the waterline, but I'm not going to do it on Amy today because Amy does have slightly more sensitive eyes. For people with sensitive eyes, you don't want to put it in your waterline, just because if you did, it would kind of fall into your eye throughout the day, and sometimes it could cause more redness and irritation. And there you go. So that would be that eye. So I'll just quickly do the other side so that way you can see when the complete picture is done. I just want to have a peek too. Looks so nice. Okay. So now that we have both eyes done, I just want to make sure everything looks good. So when you're looking at the mirror, you want to make sure both sides are even, and you want to make sure you sweep away all the little extra fluff or powders underneath your eye, just to make sure it's perfect. And then we'll take a bigger brush as well and do her cheeks. Make sure all the powders and anything that we don't want is not there. I see that I need to even out her top a little bit. So I just want to show you, if your eyeliner ends up, not exactly even, you can go back in with your cream eyeshadow brush and look down, and then just even it out. And just brush it until it kind of fades or evens back out, and then add a little bit of eyeliner or eyeshadows back on. Okay. And let's have a look. Okay, perfect. Now that that's even, her sultry evening look is transformed. We can add a little bit of highlighter if you want. We're just going to add it down the middle of her face, and we'll fluff out her hair, and then that would be her evening look. If you wanted to intensify your look and add in a brighter lip, now's the time to do it as well. Highlighter, I'm just adding it on her face where the light hits first, so it's your T-zone, chin, and just under the eyes above your blush. Let's fluff out her hair and let's see what this looks like. Yeah, there you go. So that's her more intensified evening look. Hope you enjoyed this transformation episode. And if you did, please give me a like and share and subscribe.